Hello and welcome back. I'm Jessica, and today I'm going to be making with you guys protein chocolate muffins. So if you're anything like my family, you have to have a sweet on hand at all times. So this is a great dessert to have on hand and not feel guilty about having it. But before we get into the kitchen and make these, I want to offer you guys two of my desserts. They are freebies for you guys, and they are two of my most popular from my never skip dessert recipes. So to get those, all you have to do is click the link below or go to jessicaschroeder.info and you'll get those for absolutely free. So now let's get into the kitchen and make some yummy protein chocolate muffins. Okay, so today we are going to be making protein brownie muffins. Just the word brownie is like, you had me at brownie. I love chocolate brownie. It just speaks like gooey yummy. So that's what these muffins are going to be. So you first want to start off by preheating your oven to 350. So I'm going to do that right now. Then you want to make sure you get a muffin tin or cupcake pan. You're going to line that with papers. You could also spray the pan and not have any papers. I personally like less cleanup, so I always use papers. And then it's just easier if the kids want to just grab them and go. They have a nice little paper protecting their hands. Okay, so we've got our oven preheated. We have our muffin tin and papers going. Now let's get started with the ingredients. So I'm gonna mix the wet ingredients first. So the first thing is almond butter. I use an organic almond butter. You can find this at Costco. It's my favorite one because it only has almonds in it. You wanna make sure when you're picking any sort of nut butter, whether it's almond, cashew, peanut, that it's basically just the nuts in it. You don't want added oils, you don't want sugars, you don't want any preservatives or anything. The ingredients in here are organic roasted almonds, and that's it. It will separate. It has natural oils in it, so you want to make sure that you mix it really good. And we're gonna go in with a half a cup of almond butter. And I'm eyeballing this. I don't recommend you eyeballing it unless you're really good at it. But I don't like getting my measuring cups all gooey with the almond butter. So I have half a cup of almond butter. You're gonna do a teaspoon of vanilla. So get your vanilla extract, good teaspoon. And this one, if you go a little bit over with the vanilla, I won't tell. I always like extra. That would be my husband coming in, forgetting that I'm making a video. Even though I went out and told him. Okay, and what else? Half a cup of, I have nut or oat milk. I'm using oat milk because it's creamier. I like the taste of that better. So I'm going to, let me get my glass measuring cup because I don't want to use my dry. So when you do liquids, you always want to use a measuring cup, not like these are for dry, this is for wet. I guess they're both cups, but like this is for liquid. So I'm using an oat milk. You can use almond milk, cashew milk, whatever sort of milk you want, I guess. But this one is creamier in my opinion. So I'm going in with a half a cup of that. And that is it for my wet. So I'm gonna mix these up and then I'm gonna add in my 2 eggs. Just wanna make sure that nut butter gets mixed in there really good. Okay, then I'm gonna add my 2 eggs. And if you garden at home, Save your eggshells and put them in your garden. They're great compost. We have a little compost bin that we keep on our counter. You can see it right here. And we put all of there's no flying. We put our eggshells, we put any vegetable scraps, like when we're cooking and stuff, we throw them in there, and then we have a bigger compost out in the yard that we just dump it in, and it's super convenient. I'm amazed by how much compost we are able to accumulate. Paper too, like paper towels, napkins, as long as they're clean and they don't have like food on them. Okay, so you're just gonna mix the eggs in. You don't wanna really beat them too much, you just wanna incorporate them. Okay, so that's the liquid. And now for the dry ingredients. So the main ingredient in here is protein, chocolate protein. So not all protein is created equal. This is the chocolate protein that I like. It's a vegan, it's a plant-based protein. There's no soy in it. There's no whey, which means it's dairy-free. If you want to know what protein I use, it's go to jessicaschroeder.info and all the information is in there. I find that this protein is really good, not only to have in like protein shakes, but it's really good to bake with. There's no artificial flavors, no artificial colors. So I'm going in with 3 scoops of that. And I would say that was probably like 1/4 to 1/3 cup of protein. And 1/4 cup of coconut sugar. So this is coconut sugar I use. I get this at Costco as well. I know it's a big container, but I just store it in the garage because I don't have pantry space for that. So what was it, 1/4 cup? And I rarely use white sugar. I try to use coconut sugar. So 1/4 cup right into the bowl. 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda. And what else do we have going on in here? 1 scoop of fiber. So the fiber that I use is also on my website, jessicaschroeder.info. I like adding fiber into as many things as I possibly can. Oven's ready. It's flavorless. It's super fine, so there's like no added texture or anything to it. The average person does not get enough fiber in their daily diet, so I like adding it to like my baked goods. That way the kids, my husband, everybody gets it. They don't know they're getting it. And yeah, it's good. Okay, pinch of salt. So I have some sea salt. Just do a little pinch, add a little bit more. All right, sea salt, and I think that's all of my ingredients. I'm gonna mix this up before adding my chocolate chips. I just wanna make sure you don't have any clumps. And it looks like brownie batter. I'll show you guys once I get it all mixed in there. Scrape the sides really good. That way you get all the egg, all the... See, look at that. It's like totally like brownie batter. Batter. Batter, batter. Okay, do a little swirl. Then we're gonna add in 1 cup of vegan chocolate chips. This is the brand that I use. I just cut the bottom off. These are mini chocolate chips. I like the mini ones. You can do regular cup, so that's about like 2 handfuls for me. But again, these chocolate chips don't have added oils, added sugars, added anything. It's 100% real chocolate. Mix those in. Oh, I think I need more chocolate chips than that. You use your best judgment. You never have too much chocolate, especially when it's real chocolate. I mean, even more the reason to add. All right, my batter is done. I'm gonna put these in the cupcake pan, or cupcake cups in the pan, and pop them in the oven for 18 minutes, and then I will see you guys when they're done. I just pulled them out of the oven. These are the protein brownie muffins. They smell so delicious. I know that these are gonna be a favorite in your household for sure. And don't forget those freebies that I have for you. So 2 of my most popular desserts for absolutely free from my Never Skip dessert recipes. Just click the link in the description below or go to jessicaschroeder.info and you will get those 2 free desserts. And I hope you guys enjoy making these muffins. They were super easy, great to grab and go snacks, perfect desserts, not bad for breakfast because of all the protein in them. And yeah, so here's to a healthy, happy family with never skipping dessert and enjoying it. Have a good one, you guys.